Alright, this is Uncanny Excellent Man, issue 247, and this is written by Christopher Claremont. This is the last time that Christopher Claremont writes Nimrod, so realistically, I do not have to review a Christopher Claremont comic ever again after this. I probably will though. I mean, I have been sitting on the first issue of Extreme Excellent Men since I started this channel, and that is a fucking abomination of a comic. I have been doing all the Nimrod appearances in order because he is in me name on here. It is also a reference to the Pixies song Nimrod's Son. And after doing them every 100 videos, I felt too tied down with that. So these last two have just been random and whenever I feel like it. And it might really disappoint people to get through all these very angry Christopher Claremont 8 and reviews to then get to this one and for me to have next to no complaints here. This is actually almost decent. Obviously, I love the art. I didn't get to sing Marc Stanley Lee's praises anywhere near enough. We have the Excellent Men fighting a big Nimrod Master Mold fusion. And here is one of my favourite things from the 80s. Computer vision. This is how we all thought robots from the future would see things. Love it. Always love it. And yeah, other than the plot contrivance at the end, which was a common thing with this period of Excellent Men, I didn't mind this at all. We have Senator R. Kelly, his wife is dying, and the Excellent Men, they kind of dig out about it. They kind of heal her or save her. So this all strengthens his anti-muty feelings. He blames them rather than the big fuck-off Nimrod robot. And we did get to see all of the Excellent Men, except Wolfman, fight Nimrod. And this is an unusual thing for Christopher Claremont. We get to see each character do something without it setting up or just being there to lead to Storms or whoever doing the big thing. Like, we have Steelman here. And this is decent action. I will not even bring up the supposed claim that Marc Stanley Lee and editor Bob Patrick Harris would get rid of most of Christopher Claremont's needless narration or dialogue. But I just brought it up, so I guess I did. We have some quick downtime character moments. And Rouge, she is wearing Miss Marbles' costume. This is when Karen Daggers, the Karen Daggers personality that she absorbed was dominant. And after this, we have a cutaway, which is an early appearance of Julie Lee. I think this would be maybe a third or fourth appearance. And she will end up joining the team after she saves Wolfman from the Ravers in about 5 issues time. The introduction of Julie Lee isn't bad either. I like that it was a slow build to her being integrated into the actual main plots. This was a Christopher Clairvoyant subplot that actually worked because it did pay off and have a short-term resolution. Again, I don't know how much of this can be directed at Christopher Clairvoyant instead of Bob Patrick Harris as an editor. But I'm trying to be fair, and I will say that it was Christopher Clairvoyant, surprisingly, not being awful. And now we are back fighting the big Nimrod Master Mold combo. They did a Voltron. And I do prefer me Nimrod smaller. I like him as this big Hulk robot that they cannot destroy, instead of this massive kaiju-sized robot that they really cannot destroy. But this is all some decent action. This bit with Storms, though, is close to being a nightmarish Christopher Clairvoyant bit, but it's only 2 panels, so I'll give it a pass. Our main matchup is Rouge and Big Nimrod. She absorbs Steelman's powers, she gets Steelman's steel skin, and it could have been a great ending and a comic without any major complaints if it was just Rouge fighting Big Nimrod to the point of his defeat or his destruction. But we include the Deus Ex Machina of this era of excellent men, the Sega Perilous, a magical doorway porthole thing that does whatever Christopher Clairvoyant needs it to do. It is a fucking chore. It has no real place in the Excellent Men, and its worth is only as a plot device to have X character gone through it and come out different. Fucking waste of paper. And they defeat Master Nimrod by forcing him through the Sega Perilous, but Rouge, she falls through it with them, and it is quite a while before we pick up on what happened to Rouge, and even longer until Scott Lobel reveals that the Voltron Nimrod, he became bastard after going through the Sega Perilous. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I am officially finished with the Christopher Clairvoyant Nimrod stories. No more of these, and I couldn't be happier. I fucking hate Christopher Clairvoyant and his writing, and even an issue like this, which I would not consider bad, my overall feelings towards it are not negative. It still has an enormous piece of crap in the Sega Perilous. I think it was the same with the other issue I gave a mostly positive review to. There's always one thing that stops an inoffensive Christopher Clairvoyant comic from being actually good. Maybe it is the happiness of knowing that I didn't have to read a Christopher Clairvoyant comic ever again if I didn't want to. But I'll give it Sega thumbs up.